Good morning. My name is Giuseppe Coco. I'm a professor in economics at the School of Political Science Cesare Alfieri, and also the director of the RISE International Relations and European Studies course. I teach a course in RISE, a course in economics that is called Competition and Regulation in the EU. It might seem strange, to have a course in competition policy and regulatory policy within an international relation course, but in fact, as many of you know, this type of structural policies, industrial policies related to competition policy and regulatory policy have become increasingly important in both in the EU and more in general in international organizations. So we thought that it was interesting, to give this option to the students. The course is okay. The prerequisites of the course are that you need to know a bit of competition of economics of supply side, that is, market structure, oligopoly, monopoly, competition. But anyway, even if you don't know this, I'm running, at the start of the course, a small part on industrial organization, 1 or 2 weeks review lectures, so you will be in the position to understand that anyway. Then we start with competition policy, and in particular we deepen the parts on collusion, market definition and market power. Then we have the part on regulatory policy, in which we devote most of the attention to tariff regulation, and in particular natural monopoly regulation, what is sometimes termed economic regulation. In the second part of the second part, we discuss instead, all the issues related to social regulation, and in particular to the quality of social regulation. We discuss tools like regulatory impact analysis and some of the most recent development at the EU level, in particular administrative burdens calculations and the tools that are used at EU level to decrease the administrative burdens of regulation. The course is complemented by voluntary work on some particular type of structural reforms, regulatory reforms in particular. The central part of the course, as I said, is on natural monopoly regulation. That means that we're going to discuss, many industries like, utilities and infrastructure industries, where the EU has been particularly active in promoting regulatory reform and structural reform. So it is possible, if anyone is interested in deepening reform in a certain country or at the EU level, in one of these sectors in particular, it is possible to make specific work on this, project work, something that we discussed during the course. So we look forward to seeing you in Florence as soon as possible, and we will definitely have a good time in the course as well.